Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Let's talk about manure. Let's talk about manure generally. And the reason why I'm talking about manure is because we all know the prices of fertilizer in the market is going up and up every time. The current price as at last week, the one I procured in my office, we had a program and we need fertilizer. We got fertilizer at 31,000 naira, 32,000 naira. It's so expensive now. And here is manure, which is an alternative, natural alternative that is very close to free, and which can be a substitute or let me say a complement or a substitute to inorganic fertilizer. So, but there has been so many problems about manure. Many farmers complain about them not getting their desired results from manure. So in this video, I'll be looking at ways by which you can get the best out of manure, the best type of manure, and the best way and the best time to use manure on your farm. Because this will be coming handy to save a lot. Manure is a very, very valuable and very cheap resources. So let's look at manure as a subject matter first. Manure, simply put, I like to break things down. So manure is just a natural fertilizer, unlike chemical fertilizer. It's just like natural fertilizer that is developed or that is gotten from animal or plants, or the combination of animal and plant waste product that we use them in growing our crop. And one interesting part of manure is that it's not only used for nutrient, as in it doesn't only add nutrient to the soil for plant growth. It's also used as a soil amendment to improve other soil property, like water holding capacity, like the soil structure, and a whole lot of things to improve soil microbial activity. A whole lot of things fertilizer cannot do. So what does manure do to our soil? What does manure do to our crop? What does fertilizer do? I want to run a brief comparison now. What manure will do to your soil? Manure will feed the soil, though manure contains lesser nutrients compared to fertilizer. When you use a bag of fertilizer, you'll be needing like close to 3 or 4 bags of manure to supply the amount of nutrient a bag of fertilizer will supply. But manure will make it up in another way by improving your soil structure, your soil property, such as water holding capacity. It binds your soil together. And in some cases, it's also acts like a form of mulching. So let's look at it this way. Manure, when you apply manure to your soil, it feeds your soil, and the soil in turn will feed the crop. But the major problem many farmers used to get from manure is that they will apply manure as if they are applying fertilizer. It's not to be done. Manure is a slow release fertilizer. You will not put manure on your farm now and you expect it, or you expect the crop to be getting the nutrient immediately. It's not fertilizer. Manure is a slow release fertilizer. And many times, many people will just go to an animal farm, to a poultry farm, to go and pack manure fresh, and they put it on their farm. They put it on their crop. Most of the time, those crops will burn and they will die. That is just a fact. And it's because of the manure you apply. You apply fresh manure. When you apply fresh manure to your crop, apply fresh manure to your plant, the manure will have to decompose first. And during the process of decomposition, it will generate heat. And it's that heat that will burn your crop. especially when they are still in the tender age, is that heat that is being generated by the decomposition process that are killing your crop. So when manure is not decomposed, they cannot release nutrients and the crop cannot get any benefit from them. So next time you want to use manure, make sure you are using decomposed manure, the one that has been decomposed over a month on. So don't just go and pack fresh manure and put on your farm. And the best time to apply manure, especially when you are not, when you are planting crops such as vegetables, is during your land preparation. You plow it with the soil. You plow it with the soil. So when you do it this way, before the plant will be having much need for the nutrients, the manure are already ready to be releasing those nutrients. So you just see your crop coming out very green and very healthy. And another benefit of manure is that it's very cheap. Even some poultry farm will give it out for free, but some will sell it maybe less than 2,000 naira per bag. They will sell it to farmer 2,000 naira per bag, and with 10 bags you are good to go. You are good to go. You fertilize a whole lot of farmland. So talking about the quality of manure, all manure are not the same. They are more fertile, or they are more nutritious than each other. You cannot compare poultry manure to cattle manure or pig manure. Poultry manure, research has shown that poultry manure is actually the most nutritious, as in the most fertile, the one that contains the most nutrients. And the reason being that poultry feed on more quality feed compared to pig, compared to cattle. And the second reason is that the digestive system of poultry birds is a single digestive system. It's a very simple digestive system. So when poultry feed on when a bird feed on any feed, it will not take out all the nutrients before they pass out the feces. Compared with cattle, cattle have 4 compartments of stomach. So before any feed they will feed on, before that feed will come out as feces, nearly all the nutrients has been utilized. So that is why poultry nutrient is more considered to be nutritious, to be more fertile. So whenever you want to use manure, look out for poultry manure first. After poultry manure, we can talk about pig. After pig, then you can talk about goat and sheep and then cattle. So that's how it works. So, and when you want to use your manure, especially when you are planting a tree crop or crops like let me use plantain as an example. When you are using manure on plantain, you use it at different stages. You use it at the planting stages, and the planting stage, after the planting stage, before the flowering, that is the next time to apply your manure, because at that time those are the stages where your crop will be needing the nutrient. So that's how to go about it. And when you are using your manure, don't put it very close to your, don't put it that it will be touching your crop because of burning. And make sure you avoid fresh manure. Those are the things you have to avoid to get the best out of manure. So there are some disadvantages or some inconveniences associated with the use of manure, which is the bulkiness. It's heavy and you need more. You need larger quantity and it's heavy to transport. The smell and a whole lot of things like that. And also, let me sound this warning. When you are growing vegetable, avoid using manure when those vegetables are in the growing stage because of disease that can be transmitted from animal to man, like diseases like E. coli, diseases like Salmonella. So the best time, if you are planting vegetable, you apply your manure during your plant preparation, during your land preparation. That is the way to go about it. So manure, when you see that fertilizer is out of your reach, manure is an alternative, and a very good alternative for that matter. It's safer for the environment, it's cheaper, and it's good, very good for the environment. And if you are doing organic farming, there's no way you can do organic farming without manure. If you are doing organic farming, you just have to use manure. So I think in this video, you've been able to get some value, learn new thing, one thing or the other. If you enjoyed this video, kindly give it a like, share with your friends, and if you have any other question, you can drop it in the comment section, then we'll take it from there. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your attention, and see you in my next video. Sheshe.